Last time on Elley Knows Rocks.
Today I am standing in a dragon's nest. Not really. For Septarian nodules, also known as dragon eggs. Septarian nodules are concretions. Like all concretions, they start forming around a nucleus. We're taking home pieces.
Yeah,
Ha!
look at that.
Look at the calcite! Wow. Yes.
And the pile is super heavy and I found all these little pieces. Literally the sun's going down right over there. This is really cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elley Knows Rocks. Today is day 2 of searching for Septarian nodules and other rock hounding type features like fossils and selenite and kind of whatever we can find out here on the claims that are outside of the main digging claim, the Septarian dragon nest that is Ken's claim. And so we're out here, of course, with permission to go look around for random stuff. So we're gonna find a couple hillsides to dig into. We're going to pick up some just big random pieces like these behind me that are just out here in the desert. Now these came from some huge, huge eggs, or Septarian dragon nodules, Septarian nodules. Man, Septarian nodules, that's big old pieces. Anyways, these are what we're looking for, as well as some other random stuff. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure, and let's go see what we find.
For those of you who are new, I'm Elley Ringo, an economic geologist, independent geologic consultant, and an avid rock hound. I love being outside and enjoying the rocks and minerals around me, exploring the unknown and finding amazing things, all while explaining the geology, sharing some fun earth science facts, and encouraging you to get outdoors. So I hope you subscribe and become part of the adventure. At the end of the day in our last episode, I thanked Ken for his generosity of letting us dig on the claim, as well as go camp on the claim. We were filthy dirty, but we were still excited to go set up our tents and get some rest for the next day.
No, I just bought in. I was like,
I've heard that all you have to do is like throw it after you unhook it.
yeah. Yeah. I guess so.
I'm sorry.
That was like kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on with this.
It's a tent, right?
Yeah. It's a pop-up tent. It's supposed to look like a regular tent. But it like is wound up. It's like swirled wrong.
I know. I'm wondering if you can undo one of the thingies. I think I see what the problem is. So,
You did it in 1 second and it took me 20 minutes.
in case you were wondering, this was
It's a
hooked
clip.
into that this way.
And then it folds up.
And then it folds up and it twists on its sides. Amazing tent.
I love
Like,
this tent. Come on.
What did you spend?
$34.
Where?
Amazon Prime.
Waking up. Ooh, it was fun last night. I stayed nice and snug and warm. I could go out and try to find cool things this morning. Oh gosh, you guys, this one, it almost looks like a dolphin. It's broken. We're looking for just pieces along the road while our campsite was over there last night. We set up our little tents. And I have to wait for Ken to come back to give us a jump because the batteries are a little dead. Oh, look at that piece. Oh, sweet. These are great little pieces just right here in the wash. This is awesome. There's one right there. They're kind of everywhere, which is really sweet right now. This is so much fun. But that little guy that's just on the ground,
Is that a different guy?
oh, he must have found keys. Cool. Let's go over to the truck. We got to be rescued. We're getting a jump in the truck. Great morning. Oh my gosh, Candace. Look at that, guys. That is the site, and we have been traipsing around here. We came from over there. The truck is up and running. Yay. And we're gonna walk over to where that marker is over there to see what's there, if we can see anything at all. We are out of the truck and there are huge pieces of fossils. Like there's this guy. Oops, where'd it go? This with all these imprints. So we're looking, and Candace just was yelling at me saying that she thinks she found some pottery. Oh, that's not pottery.
What is this?
That's skeet.
From... No! It had pink on it. I thought it wasn't. Oh, here's another piece. See? You're right.
I love you to death. That's adorable. That's fantastic.
It was kind of pottery-ish.
No pottery right now, but we are going up there to that stake.
I think this is one. Look.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that a big old piece of a Septarian?
Yeah, look at the design.
Oh, wow. Look how cool that is. That's a huge one. And more fossils. You finding? Yep. That is some too. I had a feeling they might be easy to find, like in the washes, you know? Oh. Oh, I thought I saw a shell. I did not. I mean, geez, you said pottery and I was like, whoa! Instant freak out. I will forever remember that. Oh, Candace, I bet in stuff like this,
Ooh, yeah, look at how dark that is.
we might be able to dig down and find stuff. I'm thinking that just might be a fence post with
Look at this.
some of the limestone around it. Did you find one?
Yeah, half of one.
Awesome. Very cool. Okay. This just looks like a post with some limestone around it. There's a big pieces of limestone and a fence post. It's got barbed wire coming off of it and everything. So nothing hugely entertaining, but look at what's on the ground. Ouch. Pieces of broken up Septarian. How cool. So a bunch of little dragon nests were right beside each other. This was a huge mound of it. That is a big coal plant over there. I guess coal power generating station. I'm gonna go down, check out Candace, what she's doing, get back in the truck, and then go down the hill to a couple other little small areas that have some mounds and piles of Septarians that have been broken down and just deteriorated, and just see if we can find anything. Let's take it home.
Maybe.
All right, here are pieces of Septarian. This guy, but there's some really big ones right here. Very, very obvious. Like this has got big calcites in it. These are beautiful patterns, really big pieces. So I'm gonna dig around on this. And I mean, there's even this guy, but let's just dig around for a second. It kind of, but still, still really cool pieces. Like, these big old chunks will look so cool in my yard. All right, I'm gonna grab my pick out of the truck. We're parked by the road, at the end of the road. We're gonna go over here to this cliff. Because if you look, you can almost see that layer from here, at least you should be able to, of what looks like the oil shale. And even, I mean, leading up to it, there's some pretty interesting looking rocks on the ground. So we're gonna go over there and see if we can dig on our own in the side of the hill to see what we find. Everybody, thank you so much for watching my content. If you're loving what I'm doing and my channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It is the #1 free way to support your favorite creator, and it helps us out so much. You have no idea. Also, if you can, like the video, share the video, comment. I try to get back to the top 100 comments in the comment section, and I actually do reply. Nobody is replying for me. So if you guys have rock questions or anything like that, let me know. If you want me to identify rocks, if you are currently a friend and following me on my Instagram,
I will still continue to identify your rocks for free. Otherwise, moving forward, I will be asking for a donation to PayPal. I get hundreds and hundreds of requests to identify rocks and minerals, and it's becoming a lot. It is actually filling up my inbox more than anything else, and it's actually starting to distract and take away from my normal day-to-day work of geologic consulting and making videos. So if you guys would like me to continue to identify rocks for you, please, if you can, make a donation, because that is going to push your rock for identifying up to the top of the list. Thank you guys again so much, and let's continue with the video. Check it out, guys. Look what I found. Trumpet plants. That's right, I'm in Clawson, Utah right now, and there are trumpet plants all over the ground. Am I looking for gold? Not even. Am I looking for different weird minerals? Kind of. I'm actually out here looking for Septarian nodules, not gold. So anybody that tells you to follow the trumpet plants to find gold, they've kind of lost their minds. I'm sorry to the old timers out there that helped them find heavy mineralized soil, but that's pretty much all you're finding. And what's causing these to grow here, if they are following the heavy minerals in the ground, is the iron. Because some of these Septarian nodules have an awesome hue of red in there, and they have these amber colored calcite crystals that get colored with iron. So the iron is causing these to flourish here because they love heavy minerals. Trumpet plants do not mean gold, they simply mean heavy mineralized soil. So please don't forget it. And again, hit subscribe. Check it out, guys. Look what I found. Trumpet plants. That's right, I'm in Clawson, Utah right now, and there are trumpet plants all over the ground. Am I looking for gold? Not even. Am I looking for different weird minerals? Kind of. I'm actually out here looking for Septarian nodules, not gold. So anybody that tells you to follow the trumpet plants to find gold, they've kind of lost their minds. I'm sorry to the old timers out there that helped them find heavy mineralized soil, but that's pretty much all you're finding. And what's causing these to grow here, if they are following the heavy minerals in the ground, is the iron. Because some of these Septarian nodules have an awesome hue of red in there, and they have these amber colored calcite crystals that get colored with iron. So the iron is causing these to flourish here because they love heavy minerals. Trumpet plants do not mean gold, they simply mean heavy mineralized soil. So please don't forget it. And again, hit subscribe. Check it out, guys. Look what I found. Trumpet plants. That's right, I'm in Clawson, Utah right now, and there are trumpet plants all over the ground. Am I looking for gold? Not even. Am I looking for different weird minerals? Kind of. I'm actually out here looking for Septarian nodules, not gold. So anybody that tells you to follow the trumpet plants to find gold, they've kind of lost their minds. I'm sorry to the old timers out there that helped them find heavy mineralized soil, but that's pretty much all you're finding. And what's causing these to grow here, if they are following the heavy minerals in the ground, is the iron. Because some of these Septarian nodules have an awesome hue of red in there, and they have these amber colored calcite crystals that get colored with iron. So the iron is causing these to flourish here because they love heavy minerals. Trumpet plants do not mean gold, they simply mean heavy mineralized soil. So please don't forget it. And again, hit subscribe. Here's our location, guys. We're gonna start digging on some of this. Oh, look. Selenite. Ooh, big pieces of selenite with lots of iron. But see, that's the selenite we've got going on. That's just some really interesting crystal formation. Oh, there's more selenite actually. They're so thin though. Like these sorts of sheets, very, very difficult to collect. They're wafer thin, but they're neat looking. And no, I'm not trying to be cool with one glove. I've simply lost the other glove in the truck. Well, wow. This has got some wild looking texture all over it. Lots of iron. This is what's creating the liking of our trumpet plants. There's a bunch over there, you can't really see them, but this one's right here. That's pretty sweet. It kind of falls apart easily, but that's still really cool. It doesn't smell anything particular way, but I'll keep digging, see. You can see what we're looking at. It's this right here. So we've got this interesting selenite that is forming in the fractures, and you can see how the water's gonna come down, flow in between these lines, all these lines, and all these little white bits. It's all selenite. It's an evaporite mineral. It's related to gypsum. It's pretty interesting. This is some pretty cool stuff, but that's really neat. And here's more of that very, very colorful, shaly looking stuff. Very cool. That's really neat. I think that this could be a useful area to dig in, but for us today, I don't know if this is the best idea. I think going over to try to find the selenite bigger chunks now would be a better use of our time. I mean, some of these really pretty snowflakey ones are cool, but I want to go keep looking for some other stuff. So we tried this. We're gonna bounce down, headed up these hills. Somewhere in these hills, there's supposed to be some thicker selenite. We'll see if Bob and Ken were correct. So far, the thin selenite, that's not gonna cut it. That won't work. I love how cute it is. Kind of the wafer thin, snowflake looking selenite. But what I am looking for is stuff that has substance. Stuff that's thick enough that if you drop it, it's not gonna shatter into a million pieces. Also, stuff that is see-through and it's had a lot of time to form. Stuff here is still wafer thin. Like, it's cool, but with any pressure it breaks. So we'll see if maybe there's another layer of it that isn't wafer thin. Oh, that is way too thin for me. I already got a couple pieces of that. Oh, look. Part of a funky Septarian. Look.
Ooh, yeah, I see a couple more.
Yeah, these are pieces. Oh. Okay, with your wildness of throwing, just please don't hit the camera.
I won't for it. I watch for it for sure. Oh, I only like to throw stuff at you.
Thanks. Look at that. Just the shape.
Oh.
Oh, and this one too. Let me see that. Let's take it to show. Ah! We've got this cool looking, looks like an imprint of an Ammonite, which it could very well be out here. Tons of little fossils in here. And trails, plus more. This could be great. This is the stuff we're looking at. It's a sandy, limey stone. A lot of imprints, a lot of shell parts. So these are some of the pieces. This is an imprint. But this right here, it's tiny, but it's the cutest little shell. And then we've got that shell, which is a lot bigger. These little imprints of shells with the, what I'm assuming is the outer layer.
of this shell. And just some other random pieces. I believe that that's part of a shell as well. But that's what we're looking for. These are probably in the range of about 300 million years old.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. That's the most awesome fossil I've found all day.
This is so amazing because this is definitely part of an ammonite. I got it wet and you can totally see the portion of the shell here and everything. That's so cool. I just picked up this one and I figured the rock was just kind of, well, actually it was like this in the ground and you could kind of see part of it. But look, I think that right here is an ammonite. You can see the color a little bit better. I think that this right there is an ammonite just in this interlocked in that stuff. And then that's a weird little, oh, what is it? Okay, I can see the shell right there. And you can it's got the shape and everything. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I didn't think we were gonna find this.
No.
Oh, yeah, for real, right? I am continuing to find some pretty cool stuff. Like imprint, look at that one. Seashell stuff, all kinds of stuff. Like, look at this. Look at that. And they're just sitting right there on the surface. Oh, I guess you can barely see it, but oh my gosh. Look how neat it is. Be a little bit wet. How cool is that? Those are cool little imprints, those little shells. Oh my gosh, look at that. Those are really, really pretty, like mother of pearl left over from the shell. Oh, and you can see a big piece right there. Oh wow, you can see all the color inside of that.
Now I'm trying to decide.
Look at that imprint. Oh wow. Look at this.
Wow.
Isn't that a
that's
cool one?
stunning. What's the other side look like?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
It's just the
Plain, and then you get the imprint.
yeah, because that's just the imprint that was around it. Oh my gosh, I would freak out
Dude, I would.
to find that.
That is
Oh, those are cool.
little nodules.
Thank you guys so much for joining me on this short little adventure. I hope you loved seeing all of these amazing things that we found today. I hope you learned something, and thank you so much again. I'll see you on the next one.
More of those. Oh wow, here's another really big imprint. Look at that. It's all filled in with oops, well, that's a big imprint.
Shell imprint, just like a different kind.
Oops.